Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the most famous and successful celebrities of our century. He manages to win our hearts using his irresistible charm and outstanding talent. And of course, this kind of fame and success comes with copious amounts of money that most people wouldn't know what to do with. But DiCaprio isn't one of them. He uses his resources not only for himself, but for the betterment of the environment and the world around him. Stay with us and find out how Leonardo DiCaprio spends his millions. Number 10. Luxury condo in New York City. It's not a secret that Leo loves spending his money on luxurious estates. He possesses many astonishing properties located in California, NYC, and beyond. One of these properties is the luxury condo located in New York City, worth $10 million. He bought this apartment in 2013, and it looks as if it's from a fairy tale. One of the most popular features of this apartment is a vitamin C infused shower, since it's known that vitamin C reduces the amount of chlorine in the tap water. Some people would say that this is totally unnecessary, and they might be right, but we are talking about DiCaprio here. Some of the other luxurious items in the apartment worth mentioning are the juicing station and the custom-designed light therapy system in the shower. Number 9. Property on a private island of the coast of Belize. Everyone knows that Leo is a big environmental activist who has done multiple acts geared towards bettering the future. That being said, it wasn't much of a surprise to anyone when he bought a private island worth around $1.75 million to turn it into an eco-conscious resort. It opened for visitors in 2018, and it includes 36 resort bungalows and 36 estate homes powered by solar energy. He named the place Blackador Cay, a restorative island. Unfortunately, Blackador Cay is suffering from a decreasing coastline, overfishing, and deforestation. Because of that, Leonardo, along with his partner, are working on restoring it and decreasing the damage. Number 8. Sustainable footwear brand, Allbirds. We already have seen how environmentally friendly Leonardo is, so the investment that we are going to be talking about here is just going to be another on the list of good deeds he has done for our planet. In 2018, he invested in the shoe company Allbirds. The company creates their shoes with special carbon-negative material called sweet foam. The material comes from Brazil, where it is made from a renewable sugarcane instead of the typical plastic that companies use when making their shoes. And you might think, why is this such a big deal? Well, each year millions of shoes are ending up in the environment, and that leads to major pollution. With this new type of shoe that this company produces, that won't be the case. Their debut product was a flip-flop, which costs $35. I mean, it isn't that expensive considering the good cause it is for, right? Number 7. Dinosaur Bones. Most people who know a thing or two about DiCaprio know about his obsession with bones, more specifically, dinosaur skulls. He is actually considered to be a trendsetter and the person to blame for the increased popularity in dinosaur fossils, which each year more and more rich people spend their money on. He has a whole collection of them, and he isn't playing around because they aren't even replicas. They are the real deal. Bones that have been in real living animals. But this isn't a cheap hobby, and because of that, Leonardo once got into a bidding war with Nicolas Cage over a $276,000 dinosaur skull. Nicolas managed to win this war, but his luck didn't last long. He was forced to return it to the Mongolian government shortly after because it ended up being a stolen skull, which had been smuggled out of the country. That being said, no one knows how many skulls DiCaprio actually has. Number 6. Action figure collection. One of the many good things about having an absurd amount of money in hand is the fact that you can spend thousands or even millions of dollars on your favorite hobbies. Many celebrities have taken this opportunity to the next level, and just hearing about all the different things they are collecting will leave you speechless. Leonardo DiCaprio has decided to invest in a hobby that probably reminds him of the simpler times when he was younger. That's perhaps why he started his action figure collection. He has over 150 Star Wars figures, over 200 superhero figures, and about 200 robots and space toys. In 2006, he decided to put them all up for auction. All the proceeds went towards environmental protection organizations. I mean, should we be surprised? So naturally, it made the Morphe auctions a lot of money. That spring, they made around $2.8 million. Number 5. Designer sunglasses. It's not a secret that Leonardo DiCaprio loves sunglasses. You can see him modeling an expensive pair of sunnies not only in his everyday life, but also on the red carpet and in most of his movies too. With that said, we can be sure that he owns piles and piles of sunglasses, and not just any, but the most expensive designer ones. Some of his amazing pairs include Purcell's Malcolm McQueen glasses, which cost €250, Garrett Late Ocean ST46, which cost €237, and Randolph Intruder T58 with the price of €132, which he wore in the movie Catch Me If You Can. In the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, he sports a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses which cost around €115. The movie itself is considered to be one of the most stylish movies in the last few years, so of course the stylist didn't even think twice about getting the best and most expensive sunglasses that are out there for Leo to wear. Number 4. The Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation. DiCaprio has always been well known for giving back to the community and doing charity work left and right. He represents one of the biggest humanitarian celebrity names ever. One of his biggest accomplishments in this area of his life is creating the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation to support organizations and initiatives dedicated to securing a sustainable future for our planet. It covers the topics of climate change, indigenous life, and woodland conservations, among many others. Leonardo established this foundation in 1998 with the mission of protecting the world's last wild places. In 2018, he celebrated the foundation's 20th anniversary. Isn't that amazing, guys? He is such a sweetheart. It is known that by the time the foundation has raised $100 million, so save the planet thanks to this huge man. Number 3. Fast cars. Cars are surely one of those things that make people stop and stare for a while, especially the male population, and Leo is very successful at accomplishing that effect with his astonishing car collection. One of the first cars that he ever had was a Toyota Prius, which he bought because it had a low impact on the environment. It means it isn't a surprise that all of his cars are eco-friendly. Another step in this direction was buying the 2012 Fisker Karma Hybrid, around $110,000. It has solar panels on the roof which recharge the car's battery, and it doesn't use any animal products in its interior. Before the company closed, DiCaprio actually became a brand ambassador for Fisker Automotive because he loved their cars. And for further information, it's known that Leonardo's collection of cars is known to consist of 6 cars total. Number 2. Renting yachts. Like many celebrities do, Leonardo spoils himself in the form of hanging out on yachts and other luxurious vehicles. Unlike most famous people who are spending tremendous amounts of money on buying those expenses, he sticks to renting them. But that doesn't mean that he still doesn't pay a lot of money to afford this luxury. To showcase how much money he is willing to spend on a yacht, let's look at the fact that in 2018 he rented the 5th largest yacht in the world for $678 million. This lavish yacht includes a cinema, 2 bathtubs, 3 swimming pools, a conference room, a fitness hall, and many other luxuries. Not only that, but he has been spotted on yachts many times. For example, he recently celebrated his girlfriend Camila Morrone's birthday on a yacht with some friends, and it seems that they had a great party there. What a life! Number 1. An art collection. While film and theater have captured his main devotion, one of the other things that Leonardo is really passionate about is art. He has a pretty impressive art collection on which he has spent millions of dollars. He often visits major art sales wearing casual clothes, including baseball caps and jeans. Like with everything else he does, he also uses art to raise money for the environment. An example of that is when he orchestrated an auction with Christie's to raise money for climate change awareness back in 2013. His dedication and love for art was also really visible when he decided to become an investor and advisor for the Magnus Art app in February 2018. Guys, that'll be it for this video. What is your favorite thing that Leonardo DiCaprio has spent his money on? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling info like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of them. And as always, thank you so much for being with us. We are here for you. See you in our next video.